content. I got one of these to give away. If you lot like records, vinyls, all that shit, I might give it away to you. Put your hand up, all of that stuff, but we're gonna have a good time.
Alright, sweet. Sweet, yeah, my hair's a mess, all of that stuff. I don't care today though, innit? As you can see, we're back in my room. I thought, F it, I'm just going to get this one done and sorted because I remembered I haven't even done one on Austin and there's been a few other things that have happened. But, as you would have seen in that first clip, I just got to talk about this Easter weekend that just happened. Easter weekend 2024 has been iconic for me. I had such a good time. Literally such a good time. And I'm going to break it up into different videos because it will be too much for me to dissect and talk about in just one thing, or I'll end up just like skimming over details or bits that are quite relevant and important. So for this video in particular, I'm just going to focus on two things. The first show, which was called Suedejazz Collective. They were doing a headline show in 91 Living Room East. That's where that clip is from. And please wait till the end because I'm going to show you the full performance of Build This that I did with Suedejazz Collective. When I tell you the energy is crazy, the energy is crazy. So please hang tight and watch that at the end. That's sick. But the other thing is also the three main fabrics or ethics or whatever it is that I've been focusing on have been really important to me at this moment in time. One of them is momentum. The other one is alignment. And the third one is support systems, yeah? If anything, I'm going to start by talking about all that stuff and then we can just get into like the show and Good Friday and why it was so lit and so sick and some of the other nonsense that ended up happening. But let's focus on the good bits right now, innit? Momentum, alignment, support systems. Those three things have just been epitomized so strongly this weekend, the weekend just gone, Easter weekend. And I feel very, very strongly about all of them at the moment. Alignment, that word was more one that kept being spoken to me as opposed to anything. Like people who I just know and very close with, like, well, Osume, just friends of mine, different people would be like, yo, because I do a lot of stuff, they're just like, in this moment where there's a bit of transition with some of them, whether it's spoke or whatever, they're like, okay, so what's the alignment now? What's the thing that reflects and represents who you are and what you're on, etc. And I know one of them is me performing, but it's not just being a rapper performing songs. It is being in front of people to share how I feel, what I'm thinking, but also bigger than that, because it's not just about me, but just sharing a message of some kind. I'm a storyteller. I tell stories a lot. Even Build This is a story which is really about joint enterprise. And it's not even something that I directly experienced, but I know enough people who went through a similar situation. I had people after the song say to me, "Raw, this is so like something that I went through." I won't say any names or anything, but yeah, because of that and my ability to convey messages in a way like that's fun. Like we can turn up to it, but it still kind of hits. I feel like that's part of my alignment, doing that. So even doing this in a sense is me trying to align myself to be able to tell stories and narrate what goes on amidst all of the different things that happen in my life. And momentum, other one, just having the ball rolling. I told myself in January, do you know what? We'll start off the year a bit chilled, a bit slow, a bit whatever. That didn't happen, bruv, at all. Like, released 2 singles in January. A bunch of other stuff was happening in January just in terms of like filming and getting things together. February was just another month of, okay, we're just rolling with what's happening. We're going to Milan with Amelia, like a sick holiday that we had and everything. Infacts came back in February. And then March has just been, it's just been sick because that's where I knew that I was going to be supporting Coat the Friend for his tour. Also, oh no, February also did O2 Islington as well. That was a big sick gig as well. Should probably do another one on that as well. But yeah, March also had South by Southwest in Austin. Very, very sick. And of course, all of the tour stuff that I'm just talking about now. Like, there has been a winning streak that I feel that I've been on. And I don't think I will jinx it. I feel like I'm aligned in purpose right now. And until that wave just feels like, okay, cool, we can simmer that down, I'm riding it. So let's go win some more. Let's go do some more shit that's sick and just feel like we are aligned to purpose and doing as much goodness and greatness as we can. So that's alignment and momentum. I just feel like I've got those things at the moment, and I'm very, very blessed, and I pray every day about things of that nature. So that's why I don't think it's a fluke or luck, and I also don't think I can jinx it, because it's not necessarily up to me. I can decide to fall off the momentum or decide to not be aligned, but why would I do that when I'm getting the results that I'm happy with, kind of thing. And the third thing is support system. Now, support systems are essential, even at my big age. Like, they're essential. Like, I've grown up with a family who are just an ecosystem for each other. Don't get it twisted. There's times where not everyone's always talking, or like people have gone and done their thing and someone's moved away, whatever it is, and it's normal family stuff. But ultimately, I come from a heritage of, we all stem from a matriarch of my grandma. Like, that's one of the big main things, and even with that, like, we have multiple family chapters. One where it's just family news, just basic stuff that we talk about, send some memes, send what's going on in your life, etc. Then there's one like dedicated to my grandma and her well-being, kind of thing, like who's going to take her to her next appointment, she's got this happening, blah blah blah. Like, I come from that. So for me, support systems are just something that I emanate and just put out there anyway. I'm very big on community and people coming together and creating ecosystems where you can like kind of just rely on one person to do one thing, another person to do that thing, and it's a flow, it's a currency essentially. Like, that's what I think is sick. And I'm so blessed that over the years I've had different support systems and groups, but there are some that have just been solid foundations. And this weekend again helped me really see and feel it, you know. So I have people from school. In fact, I'll start with my family, because obviously family first. They're just there, standard. Like, they're just there. Whether it's my dad, who's so sick when it comes to making sure the brand of Lemsey is as professional as possible, with the vinyls, with the clothing, all of that stuff. There's obviously my mum, who's super involved. I'll tell you some stuff about my mum when we get to like the Coat of the Friend shows for the tour. But my sisters always backing, my cousins always backing. Like, family just always backing me and what I'm on. And they might not physically be present all the time because they can't, and I don't expect that. But I know that they're there. I know it. Like, I can't wait to go and show my grandma some of these clips. Like, it's gonna be sick. I'm gonna have a good time. Just like, yeah, that's me, you know, grandma. You can see me, right? But yeah, support systems, family. Some of my friends from school, these people I've known for 20 years now, like, showing my age, but we've known each other for a long time, and we supported each other throughout all the different things that we do. Because my closest friends, one of them plays music with me. IK plays guitar in my band. But outside of that, if you listen to what that, you know, dentists, lawyers, people that have just gone on their own path, spiritual people, like, we're all quite different, but there's a homogenous nature about all of us, and it's the fact that we just support each other like brothers. So I'm very blessed to have them. Amelia and Zacharias, we're our own little trio now. That's it, we're a trio. We're locked in. We are locked in, and they were there with me on Friday from before the show even started. We went and grabbed some food down at All Star Lanes, had a couple of cocktails, brought a couple of drinks backstage, and it's just there, innit? There to have a good time and just enjoy each other's presence and company and support. At that moment, it's me doing something, but when it's Amelia hosting, we're all supporting. When it's Zacharias doing his thing, we're all supporting. Like, it's just sick that we've got that with each other. I'm thinking specifically about Friday. I'll probably leave it there in terms of like names and everything, but even seeing how other people's support systems help them navigate what they're doing, it's sick. So I'm very much not on this no new friends kind of thing. Like, yo, if you want to be my friend, like actual friend, cool, let's be friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't also subscribe to the whole you're born alone. That, like, we're not born alone. You come out of someone. Like, someone was there because you didn't come from nothing, in it. So yeah, the more like connection that we can generally get with each other, and if it's genuine support, run it. If it's not, leave it. That kind of vibe, innit? That's how I generally feel about those things, innit? But yeah, man, let me just get to Friday, because Friday, 29th March 2024 was when I did the Suedejazz Collective show. And I'd already told those dudes, yo, I've got this other thing happening literally the days after. So that's kind of where my focus was. But this is a great lesson in just being present. Focus on what's in front of you and do that to the best of your ability. And trust me, the rest of the stuff will just roll into what it needs to, innit? For me, this show was so lit because I've been to 91 Living Room down in Brick Lane. If you've not been there before, just go any day almost, and it'll have something sick. Anytime I've been there, the live music has been sick. The people have been dope, and I've just enjoyed what I've heard and seen. So for me to finally actually perform on the stage, I was like, yeah, I know this is going to be a good day kind of thing. And trust and believe, yo, first of all, big up Suedejazz Collective because they played for about 4 hours. And this is like an intimate, sweaty room, bro. It's not calm. Like, I know all of those men were sweating out. I know it because I felt it on their back when I patted them and all this stuff. But they just put in mad effort and it was beautiful. Shout out to Layla as well, an incredible vocalist who like was holding down most of the night. Incredible vocalist and just good vibes. And yeah, so there were like two main sections before the headline section where I was involved. So the two first sections, they were like open mic jams kind of things. People can come in, play an instrument if they want. People can go on stage, sing, rap, poetry, whatever if they want. They had a cold DJ in between the sets as well, playing like Brazilian funk and jazz and that kind of vibe, you know what I mean? That kind of vibe. But to focus and be specific, when it got to the headline set, I was just ready. I was just ready to get on stage and have a good time. I'd had a couple of drinks. I've got my support system there. I felt like there's a bit of momentum throughout just the periods building up because we only did one rehearsal, but it was good. And alignment made me feel like there's nowhere else that I want to be right now. Let me do this and kill it kind of thing. So got up there, got on the stage, started off with Rhodes Freestyle, which I'll be real, I actually forgot some of my lyrics, which I hate it when that happens. It doesn't happen a lot to me. So when it does, I'm like, fuck's sake. But in my head, no one else knows that that's happened kind of thing. But I get cracking in it. Sick. That goes well. Then the next thing we do is Zen Part 2. If you've ever come to one of my shows, I don't always do it, but it's a significant moment where I just ask everyone to close their eyes and let's gain a sense of mindfulness by doing some deep breaths. You can even take a moment to like go into wherever space in your mind that you want to. Last time, inhale through the nose. Now hold. Now hold. And exhale out the mouth. That's indeed. And yeah, we really just get mindful for a second. It was beautiful because Leo, who plays the guitar, is a lead guitarist. He got everyone in the room to be involved. When I initially was just focusing on the front people, he's like, no, shut up. Everyone's involved. And they did cooperate, close their eyes, started breathing. But he kind of ended it as well, just by saying, yeah, guys, you know, if you want to take off your shoes and, yeah, get comfortable. And as I said, this is a hot, sweaty room. Anyone taking off their shoes, no, just no. And that was an immediate point where everyone just started thinking differently, like, oh, shit, is the person next to me going to do that? So we all came out of that space, but absolutely fine. Those things happen in it. I think just even having a minute where you focus in and do that is quite important, especially in those spaces where it is intimate and can be built for that. So big up Suedejazz Collective for even like letting me do that as well. I think it's sick. And then finally build this. I have a lot of fun when I do build this, and I think this is one of the times I had the most fun. There's another time that's coming up with the quote of the friend thing, which is even sicker, but this made me feel like, ooh, this whole night is a sick warm-up for what's about to come kind of thing. And before I like let you just listen to the clip and watch the clip of everything, I'll just round this up because I actually have a meeting that I'm late for. But after that, me, Zacharias, Amelia, we went out. We had great time for the most part. Some weirdos out there, man. Just like, if you're, just, I don't know, man. There's just weirdos out in London sometimes, or in the world sometimes. And you just think, please remember how important relationships are. Please remember those three things that I said, because people aren't walking out here, or people around me aren't walking out here on their ones. They have a support system, whether it's just me or other people. So if you're on some bullshit, believe you or me, it's not just them you have to deal with. That's one thing. Just staying aligned. Like, what is the purpose of why we're out? Is to celebrate, have a good time, make sure that the people around us feel good and protected and safe and fun is happening kind of thing. If you're not on that, again, move. momentum. If we feel like there's a certain momentum or things are going a certain way, then people will have to be spoken to in a certain way as well. That was just another thing that kind of like, the night was good still. We had a great time, but like that little speck on it kind of ruined it a little. I won't say ruined it because I still had a great time, but it's important that like that's part of the reflection, that there's different energies and different people who are not aligned on what we or I am on, but can't do anything about it except face it, face on, face it, whatever the phrase is, and just face it, that kind of thing. But yeah, man, it was sick. A couple people bought vinyls. You can grab a vinyl, all that kind of stuff. But most importantly, the vibes were just immaculate. And on that note, I'm actually going to leave you with the video clip. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. But boom, can you build this?
City and they're talking how they kill shit. I be sitting silent to not activate their kill switch. Brother in the passenger says, oi, can you build it? What? Can you build it? Huh? Can you build it? Yeah? Can you build it? Yeah, yo. I said, I be chilling with some people that I shouldn't chill with. Riding around my city and they're talking how they kill shit. I be sitting silent to not activate their kill switch. Brother in the passenger said, oi, can you build it? What? Again? That's right, girl. Can you feel this? Riding round that city when it's dark out, but I really wanna go home so I can pass out. But I'm in the back seat, there ain't no laugh out loud. I swear I'm getting lost in the fumes of these clouds. I ain't getting high in a way that I want to, but you know I'm here, so I swear I could be on ya. We're only here cause we're always trying to hunt, and that's why you could be here no longer. Oh, what am I on this earth for? It ain't to back this tough war. Man, I gotta put myself first war. I know that I'll be worth more. Man, I've got a crate, I've got a wait, all of my options. Yeah, they got problems, and that's where they're locked in. Gotta be looking round and hey, gotta up, yo, cause I'll be chilling with some people that I shouldn't chill with. Riding around my city and they're talking how they kill shit. I'll be sitting silent to them, I can make that kill switch. Running in the passenger say, oi, can you feel it? No free wars, man. You can't be no us now. No heat wars, yeah. Life is like a runabout or seesaw. Yeah, we coming for them real teams. No free wars, yeah. We gotta go straight there. No detours, man. We gotta do it better, no. Like before, nah. This is how I prepare with C4. This is your I'm deep short, yeah. I said, looking in the eyes and they can't be my brethren. Peeking their minds, I can tell they're the presidents. But they want vengeance, there is no amendments. Think of their ops in the past tense. I've just seen them train, hope I intended. I got a time on that I'm with the friends. Then I can't wait for the minute that I've left them. Stay silent, I know what to say, yo. I'm not here for any litigations. I'm trying to dark out of this whole situation, cause all they really need is my observations. I've gotta try and get away from this propagation. Man, it's spreading. I swear that these guys left all these guys beheaded. I don't know where I'm stepping. I'm trying to find my brethren. He's really missing. I don't really know. Man, I've gotta ask this question. Why? I be chilling with some people that I shouldn't chill with. Riding around my city, they're talking how they kill shit. I be sitting silent to not activate that kill switch. But I'm in the passenger say, what? Can you feel this? Can you feel this? What? Can you feel this? Can you feel this? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I've been chilling with some people that I shouldn't chill with. Riding around my city, they're talking how they kill shit. I be sitting silent to not activate that kill switch. But I'm in the passenger say, looking how they kills me. I'll be sitting silent till we activate that kill switch. Running in the passenger says, oi, can you feel this? Can you feel this? Can you feel this? Can you feel this, man? Thank you guys very, very much.